Yo, Jeanie. Empire. 784. You know the code. Boy BY-MM1.
One link, DTF.
Alright, guys. So,
made it. I don't know exactly where the studio is, so I'm gonna give my boy Willo a call right now.
We are country, we are track from. Hey, Vincy bad bad. Leeward and tongue man. Hey, Vincy bad bad.
DJ G.
Yeah, the UAD system real sick. I got access to it because Raskim had one, and I was using that for a time in Anguilla, and it was like, I love the sound of the plugins, the quality of the plugins, but I hated the subscription thing. And they did have a thing you could purchase them, but it was a little iffy to me, so I started just using the stock stuff they gave you, which was the pre and the comp, I think. A pre, a comp, and an EQ.
Oh, you only get 3 of them with his one?
I think so. No, you get a couple, but I only was using them, the pre, the comp, and the EQ, just to record with. And then I had the Slate subscription.
Oh, yeah.
The Slate subscription now was the real bad boy that I was using on everything.
I
Trust.
literally just get rid of my Slate, and
Me
it's
too.
fucking me over now. That I got a lot of my projects that I'm like.
Bro, listen to me. Fuck Slate. The amount I had Slate for like 3-4 years.
Amount of money.
And it don't make sense. You know what I did? Plug in Alliance. Make the switch. You wouldn't regret it. Trust your boy. Go plug in Alliance. You have them? I ain't talking about the bootleg stuff or not.
But this I said, on camera. Yo, lock down.
DJ G.
It's your boy Global Genie. I'm here with my boy Willo. I haven't seen Willo in like, when was the last time I see him?
Well, probably before I leave Anguilla recording Ecstasy album.
That's true. That was like about 6-7 years ago.
It's a good while.
Yeah, that was a good while. That was the last time I saw my boy Willo. We had his studio. What's the name of the studio?
Just a studio.
Just studio.
We don't even have no name.
Studio ain't got no name. It's just studio.
We gonna link Willo. That's what I say.
Willo.
We gonna link Willo.
So I keeping that other clip in because that's something I keep telling producers and engineers. It's okay to have bootleg plugins, fam. I have a lot of bootleg shit, but you see that the stuff that does the heavy lifting, like my mastering chain, all paid for.
Of course, man.
There's a few plugins that I used to mix that are bootleg as well. I'm not gonna call no names because when I blow up on YouTube, none of these companies are gonna come and try to, mess your boy over. So we're not doing that. But yeah, so I made the switch from Slate to Plugin Alliance because I found that I was paying too much money to Slate. Sometimes you have a slow month, you mix nothing. You're just billing beats, chilling. You know what I mean? And Slate come and take off them little $15-16 off your account.
That's
like,
where I went wrong. I didn't even do the yearly thing. I done month by month. So I was
Me
paying
too.
like 20 something.
They raise it. You see? That's the tell. I didn't even know they raised the fee. Oh my god, bro, them killing you. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I had to lock it off, man, car. It was just killing me off.
Yeah,
unnecessarily as well.
Yeah. I couldn't deal with that no more. So I had to cancel that shit. And then I made the investment in Plugin Alliance, paying for the stuff that I have, and I've never looked back.
Yeah, but the new stuff on Plugin Alliance look crazy.
Oh yeah, trust your boy. That's
even
one.
like T-Rex been looking crazy too.
I had T-Rex. I just disabled it because, I just disabled it because couldn't. Yeah. Certain things. So I ain't looking back. Yeah. But I did love their studio. What is it called? Is it called Studio One? There's
the thing with like the mastering. Like,
yes, that mastering suite, the TS mastering suite, and then you could put in all the stuff in that one plugin. And
okay.
I really love that. I really love that
I
from
feel
them.
like they're just a bit hefty on the
CPU
though.
Yeah, they do eat up a lot of CPU. Yeah, that's true. Bro, I got some stuff I be doing. Got my laptop screaming. Like my fans just be balling, fam. Balling.
It's a cool thing too, so I gotta be careful.
Oh, that's what you work on?
Yeah. I mean, they do the work out for here, man. Car. I still gotta clean this up. I've been using this from like 2017 to like 2019.
Why you don't do a hard wipe?
That's what I need to do.
Yeah. Back up the information, like just save all the sessions, the files and stuff, and then just do a hard wipe, reinstall back the new OS that it's capable of handling, and then start fresh. That's what I did with my machine. I took out my laptop, I took out my original Mac hard drive, and I bought a 1 terabyte because when I bought that, it was an emergency purchase because my DJ laptop died on my way to Trinidad. So I had to take all the money I had in my pocket, run to the Mac store, buy a brand new Mac, but I couldn't buy the spec'd out one that I wanted. So I had to purchase a 256 gigabytes hard drive with 16 gig of RAM. So in this was 2016. In 2019, while I was here, I purchased a 1 terabyte hard drive, but I bought the adapter because when you buy the original 1 terabyte for the Mac, the original slot holder, there's a name for it. I can't remember right now, but there's a specific type of hard drive you have to put into these Macs, and then when you buy that, it's super expensive. So I bought an adapter and a cheaper hard drive that's 1 terabyte, and I installed that, and it's been working fine ever since. Trust your boy. Learn.
You got the USB-C ones?
No, I have the original. I have it right here with me. I have the original 2016 USB ports with the HDMI plug and everything.
What?
Yeah.
HDMI, bro, that would be a dream for me.
Yeah, because then you'd be able to plug it into the screen.
You understand?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my baby here, boy.
That's Mac favorite.
Yeah, with the same ports. Yeah, Thunderbolt for the
Thunderbolt as well. Yeah.
Come on.
Thunderbolt would do me nice.
Come on, bro. But you could, let me give you a tip. What you could do, go to a pawn shop, especially one in town in the city center, pick up a shell.
Oh, yeah.
And then just put in your hard drive.
Piece by piece.
Yeah, piece by piece. Just pick up a shell, so that way you can soup it up how you want it. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. Trust. Yeah, so.
DJ G.
I do that. When I saw that changed how I recorded in Pro Tools back then. This was, like early 2013, 14, somewhere there.
Okay.
When I did that. And it hit me the other day. I was like, yo, I feel like my compressor stopped comping. So I need to figure out a way to comp my vocals going into my recording sessions. And I was like, oh, that technique. Route the input through a bus, lower your buffer, so that way there's no delay, and then route it to a recording track, and boom. And that's how I started to track vocals. And right away, everybody was like, when man started to hear the quality that coming out of my studio, and Vinci man was like, nah, who's this DJ Jeanie? And yeah, the man's like, nah, some kind of OB thing. And I was like, nah, it's simple maths. It's like when you know what you're doing, check certain things and it's gonna sound good. So right after that, everybody was like, yo, the man, I released a single and the man was like, did a video behind it, and everybody was like, who the fuck is this DJ Jeanie? But that was happening because a lot of the younger generation and Vinci didn't know me.
Oh.
You understand? Okay, so like the older generation, my age group, and who's artists, the artists them know me because I've been engineering for so long behind the scenes. Like before I was even working at Hot 97, there was a guy who used to work there named Colombian The Voice. He met me one time when I popped in for a carnival, and he was like, bro, you have mixed so much soca for Vinci music, but nobody knows who you are other than the artists and the producers. I was like, yeah, that is true, but I kind of had like it that way. But then I started to see the downfall in being so humble. Your brand doesn't really excel much when you're staying in that little bubble, you understand? Yeah. So when I decided after the pandemic started to hit UK hard and I went back to Vinci, I was like, yo, I need to get a brand one time. So I say, you know what? Boom, I hit the ground running. I start linking with the artists them that I knew and some that I didn't know. And then when I put out that first single, Vinci Bad Bad, everybody was like, yo, nah. Who do this? Plus the production sound was different. I brought the little UK wavy flavor. You understand? With a little Afro swing UK vibe. I brought that into the dancehall element, and then man was like, nah. And then things just, started to roll off like that, and the clientele just started to grow. Like I made a hefty investment in the studio in the basement of my house in terms of the acoustics and the wood flooring and stuff like that. And it paid off. It really paid off. But again, it's just based on you knowing what you're doing, being passionate about what you do, and having a love for it, so that way you grow. Like this morning I woke up, I was like, yo, I bought these 2-pound weights for my wrists so I could practice my scratching, because I know it's one of my downfalls as a DJ. I ain't technically inclined with the scratching. So I was like, nah, we gotta get that up for 2022. So check your boy. Yeah, when you messaging me, I was like, I there doing some cuts and thing, trying to get a wrist a little quicker, you know? So yeah, you gotta keep sharp, man. Yeah, guys, so we're here in the studio chilling. We're gonna dive into some stuff. And I don't know, we just vibes in. This is the studio. It's Global Genie. This is episode 3, season 2. Thank you guys for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe the video. If you have not yet done so, please do so. And thank you to everyone who subscribed so far for making me hit 500 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000. That's when I can get monetized and your boy could eat a little food off of the video, them and thing. So please hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out, and I can keep bringing you all this amazing content. All right, guys? Outside.
DJ G.